Raise your hand, don't look away. We are Charlie Kirk.
What you just watched is on the feed of most Gen Z and Gen Alpha social media users. There's pretty much no escaping AI-created music online. In fact, some songs have become entirely recognizable by millions of people. Artificial intelligence has infiltrated the music scene. Bands such as the Velvet Sundown, which was just played, are completely made from artificial intelligence. While AI music can be used to create entire albums and bands, it can also be used to aid in the music-making process. While some can enjoy the sounds and ease of AI tools in music, it raises questions of copyright. How do you copyright something that you didn't create? Copyright only protects the works created by humans, so who owns the rights to music that isn't created by a real human?
You can register a song that you made using AI so long as the song has something original in it that you inputted, that you created. If the entire thing is AI generated, you can't go and file for copyright protection.
According to the United States and United Kingdom Supreme Court, AI art cannot be copyrighted under law. The reasoning for this decision is that an inventor must be a person in order to apply for patents under the law. There must be a human creator in order to copyright work, not an AI technology. However, if you modify, heavily edit, or guide the technology, you may be entitled to the ownership of the piece. This creates a gray area, as there are very few guardrails to AI music as of now. When you send your musical piece to the Electronic Copyright Office, you have to be upfront about AI usage in the song. You must list yourself as the human only for the parts that you yourself created. As for the AI material, you must disclose what parts of the music utilize AI. An artist can copyright lyrics and instrumental arrangements created by a human, but cannot copyright audio by an AI tool based on a prompt. Without human ownership, it is nearly impossible to collect royalties. Social media aids to the distribution of completely AI music. AI parodies also circulate on apps such as TikTok, using the voice of a popular artist to create a song or to cover a song. Artists like Drake reportedly used AI synthesized vocals from the late Tupac, which prompted a cease and desist from his estate. An attorney with Tupac's estate, Howard King, stated that the use of AI in this case was a, quote, flagrant violation of Tupac's publicity and the estate's legal rights, unquote. Drake ended up taking the song down to avoid a legal battle. However, AI music is still relatively new, so no legal precedent has been set by the courts. Whitney Houston's estate granted permission to use AI to recreate her concerts. The estate did not use AI to recreate her voice. They used AI to recreate her likeness in something they have exclusive ownership rights to in holograph form. The estate put on a concert experience by live musicians to support her background vocals and instruments. They also used previous voice recordings of her that had not been processed by AI. The power of AI have some positive uses related to music. A 2023 Beatles song Now and Then used parts of AI technology to extract John Lennon's voice from a demo. This song then went on to win a Grammy in 2025. This was deemed as a legal use of AI in music because it was qualified as a preservation tool to restore the voice of John Lennon, rather than using the tool to create entirely new art.
I guess when you use it for mixing purposes, it might be easier and be quicker to do it. I know that the Beatles, they took John Lennon's voice and George Harrison's guitar playing part in 2023, and they made another song. I think it was one or two, and I think as much as that's great, it wasn't necessarily them. It was them, but it wasn't. I don't like that idea of if they're not actually here, they shouldn't be present in the industry with making music.
Apps that are used to create AI music, such as Sono, have faced lawsuits using copyrighted recordings to train their models. Publishers from Universal Music Group asked a judge in California to rule that copyright laws do not cover artificial intelligence startups for using lyrics to train chatbots. Some music distributing apps, such as Spotify, are creating guidelines for AI usage on their app. They require songs using AI to label the content as such. They are also trying to protect artists from AI voice clones, only allowing this content to appear if an artist consents to it.
A man of conviction, a heart reborn.
We've taken and borrowed and created. But at the core of AI music is some developer, and that's their art. So you can't discredit their art for creating that algorithm to create.
Right.
Yes, they did borrow from music. They did train on the entire library that humans have made, and that people should be paid for when you train on that.
AI usage in music itself has created a divide among music fans and those in the industry.
AI to me, especially not AI in the creative arts, in which people have worked hard for, trained for, slept on the floor for, and got injuries for, worked for their entire lives. I'm sorry, I don't respect it.
Ultimately, legal precedents have yet to be established regarding the usage of AI in music. The U.S. Supreme Court has ruled that it must be made clear what is human-made so that it can be copyrighted. The creators of AI artists are profiting off their songs on streaming platforms such as Spotify and YouTube, which blurs the line further because the human creator doesn't own the AI-generated likeness. With AI being a new and emerging field, it will be a long time before a legal precedent will be established and the government decides how to regulate it.